Welcome. Welcome to this video on research methodology. So in this video we shall just see a small introduction about what is research and the different types of research. So research is an endeavor to discover answers to intellectual and practical problems through the application of scientific method. Research is nothing but, in simple terms, you want to have an understanding is research. Keep searching and searching until you find the required solution for the problem which you have. So research is not that we only work out in a big laboratories or in a field. So each and every simple problem is being researched in order to get a better solution. So research, we have to do it in a systematic way if you want to prove the output and to see that the output is implemented in the real world. Therefore, research is a systematic effort to gain new knowledge in order to add the knowledge to the new outcome of technology or innovation or creation. So, the major objectives of research is nothing but to see that it discovers answers through application of scientific procedures. So, generally, research has to undergo a set of scientific procedures because it needs to be proved and it needs to have an acceptation of the application which is being worked out. To gain familiarity with the phenomenon or to enter into new insights, explore something new, portray accurately the characteristics of a particular individual or a situation, or it can be a place. So here is nothing but a characteristics is few things which others haven't identified. If you are able to come out with new identification, even that is called as research. Frequencies with something occurs with is associated or with something else. So if you are able to prove the new association of the task also, then also it is accepted as research. So, testing of hypothesis, finding out the relationship between the variables is again the purpose of research. So, we have several variables around us. We have different constants, we have different variables. So, all these has to be merged. All these have to be set up. And we have to bring in the relationships in order to understand something which goes around us, in order to understand the solution for a particular problem. And if we are able to do that in a systematic manner, means it is called as research. Research is of different types. So first, few types let us discuss here. One is descriptive research, is nothing but a fact finding investigation which aims at describing the situation, individual situation, or a group, and which explains about the state of affairs as it exists at present. Okay, so what is actually happening in present day or presently is the part of descriptive research. So earlier days, for example, shopping was different. Earlier days, people expectations and demands were different, but that cannot be again stated today. We have to give a different kind of expectations, and we have to see that the expectations of the customers are satisfied with the customers view, with the customers demand, need, etc. and all. So here, something which is being explored newly, it can be even a small variable, so that is called as characteristics or a variable. It is called as descriptive research. So in social sciences or business research, it is also called as ex post facto research. Ex post facto means we are going to explore the factors which already exist and understand the relationship of those factors along with the variables and characteristics, and that is called as descriptive research. Next one is analytical research, is nothing but where you work out, you make use of numbers, numerical values to identify and come out with certain outputs. Okay, you want to find out the performance of your sales, you want to find out the performance of a market share, you want to find out the performance of your budget plan. So all this financial numerical values which can be clubbed up together and analyzed, such kind of research is called as analytical research. And fundamental research is nothing but, which is also known as basic or pure research undertaken for the sake of knowledge without any intention to apply it in practice. So I have no intention to put it into application, but I want to explore, keep exploring something new from the world. That is called as curiosity to know something which is new existence, and that is what is called as fundamental research. So, applied research or action research is a small research which is taken in the real life to apply it in the real situation. Okay, so that is what is called as applied research or action research, which is immediately done. So, example here, if you see a branch manager like to stream the functioning of customers counter to reduce the waiting time for a customer. So, generally, you have one counter in the bank, but due to some requirement there is an extra crowd in the bank, but still the bank manager has to find out some immediate solution in order to see that the crowd easily pays the amount or gets the amounts and leaves the bank at a shorter period of time. So how does he manage it? So action research, what action does he take? Qualitative research is nothing but qualitative, which is done on the factors which are expected to be applied, which cannot be quantified but it is applied. Okay, it can be a behavior, it can be attitude, it can be perception, it can be personality, or some such kind of factors which cannot be quantified, but we have to identify the application of it factors in the real situation. Such kind, if you're going to take such variables and study, those are called as qualitative research. Quantitative research, of course, where you can measure and bring it out and represent it in the form of statistical values, figures for further analysis. You call them to be quantitative analysis. So here I have given you a brief introduction about what is research, its objectives, and the types of research. I hope so. This has given just an outline of how research could be applied in each of its area. Thank you. Thank you for watching this video.